Ladies, are you ready for some celebrity talk?
Can't wait. Love that.
And now we have Erica with us.
Hi, guys. Thank you. Happy to be here.
Celebrities set the tone for so many beauty trends, especially for cosmetic makeovers. Joining us is Jillian Telling, senior reporter for People magazine. Thanks for joining us, Jillian. Hi, Jillian. How are you?
How are
Hi.
you? Good to see you all.
You too. Thank you for joining us today. And give us a little bit of background about yourself, and then we can jump into it.
Yeah, sure. I'm a senior reporter at People magazine. I break news. I interview celebrities, constantly interviewing celebrities. I write cover stories. I write features for both the print magazine and online. So I kind of do everything, but everything's celebrity related. And we're going to talk about celebrities and how they're finally being open about getting plastic surgery, which is kind of cool, right?
It's amazing. So Jillian did this story about me and my book, From Bullshit to Botox, and all of the work that I had done back in Valentine's Day weekend.
Yep. Thank you for being so honest, too. I mean, you're really like the trailblazer, right? Like you were like, it's time to stop pretending that we're not getting work done. It's time to start saying that we get stuff done, and here's what you should do, who you should go to, which I think is really like refreshing, right? Like own it.
Yeah.
Who cares?
No, yeah,
Who
who
cares?
cares? You have to be honest. But now we're starting to see more celebrities, and you're in this world, you're starting to see more celebrities talk about it more openly.
Yeah, we were really
freely.
surprised. I mean, the big one was Kris Jenner, who posted about her facelift with Stephen Levine, and name checking the guy that did it was really rare. I don't know if she got like 50% off for that or what. Not that she needs it, the discount, but I think it inspired a lot of people to start coming out and doing the same. Some other people were like Kylie came out and talked exactly about her breast job and what she used and how she did it. I'm trying to think of who else has been honest about it. There were some other trailblazing celebrities back in the day. Cher was always like, I think she had that famous quote, "I can put my tits on my back, and that's my."
That's so funny.
Joan Rivers, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
I don't care. I'm going to do what I want. But then, a lot of people like didn't say it, and then they would show up on a red carpet looking so drastically different, not always in the best way, and you'd sort of just be left like wondering, and you wish that they would talk about it. So I think this is a cool new era, actually.
Yeah, I think this is great that that's something where people are being honest about it, because, I mean, you see somebody look amazing and look refreshed, like that they did something.
Right,
Like
and you want to know what.
Yes.
And also I think where your book is great and where your honesty is really refreshing is you also talk about what not to do.
Thank you.
You've talked about some of the mistakes you've made. Now things are just like, it's more accessible. You can get Botox, you can get filler like at every like corner salon. Not that you should necessarily get it at every corner salon. But we openly talk about like upper eye bluffs in the office, like who wants one. We openly talk about like neck stuff. We all talk about Stephen Levine and his work.
His work's amazing. And I'm not sure that he actually even gave a discount. I think he's such a great surgeon that he probably doesn't have to do anything. I think his work speaks for himself, because he's not that surgeon that's on Instagram showing a bunch of before and afters, which sometimes they're real, sometimes they're not. Like, you don't know for sure how accurate they are. It's like, I think that he's a surgeon that his work really speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And the other thing about celebrities, listen, it comes with the job, right? That they're always their looks are going to be part of what we talk about as fans, because we see them on screen and we see them up close. And then you look at somebody like Nicole Kidman, who just like looks so good, or Jennifer Lopez. And, you think about like women in their late 50s back in the day, they were like the Golden Girls.
Yes.
It's like J-Lo and Nicole Kidman and Gillian Anderson and people who just look so good. And I'm a little jealous, to be honest, because
Why? You look amazing.
I have a magazine writer's salary, and I want to go to Stephen Levine and get a little something. Not that I have time for the recovery.
No, but he would actually he wouldn't touch your face. I'd be really surprised if he gave you a facelift.
What's funny is lot of the stuff that we've been talking about this year, not necessarily like writing articles about, but sort of internally, is the weight loss with all the GLP-1s and what's been doing to people's faces and how they've had to like correct it a little bit, lift. And I think that might be like why the conversation about the work is getting more common, because the conversation about the weight loss and using the meds is also getting more common. I think that was like, possibly a secret, but diet culture has always been prevalent in Hollywood. Everyone's always had to be thin. The camera adds 10 pounds. Not everybody's admitting the weight loss drugs, but a lot of people are. Oprah.
You can see the difference. Like, for people who have been struggling with their weight for years and years and years, and all of a sudden now they're thin.
Right.
Yeah.
It just didn't.
I just think it's also social media also, because now people are more exposed and now it's real time and it's just coming in front of it instead of having it talk behind your back. So get in front of it, and then you don't have to shy away from it and you don't come off as being unauthentic.
Yeah.
So it's about being relatable.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also social media and just like Zoom, in general has made people very like much more cognizant, not just celebrities, but all of us of like,
since COVID.
Right.
Right, because you're looking at yourself on the camera or on your computer screen and you're like, wait, what's going on?
I know. And the phone like cameras are so good. If you take a selfie now, you're like, Luckily they have some filters on them.
Yeah.
But I was going to say something about the weight loss. Oh yeah. There was like a movement about body acceptance, which obviously I get behind and I think is great. But now with the GLP-1s, the movement I think is, pivoted back to thin is in.
Well, definitely thin is in, because everybody's, I mean, we just did a whole segment on this the other day with a dietitian, and she was saying that so many patients, they're like wanting to lose 10 pounds instead of the patients that she had, before that had to lose 100 pounds. Those are the people that actually really need it. For 10 pounds, you can just go to the gym or change your diet.
Or take the shot.
Yeah.
Everyone's doing this instead.
Yeah, thin is in. And I know that like I grew up in the 90s where it was the heroin chic era, right? So it was like Kate Moss and everybody, they had eating disorders, so which was not great. I was very skinny and way too fat.
Me too.
But I think you're right with like the 10-pound microdosing thing. I've noticed a couple celebs maybe have gotten too skinny.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily want to name names, but there was like one yesterday that was in the news for being like looking shockingly different. And it wasn't like they had a total new face and a bunch of work done. It's just that they had lost
you
weight
lose the
in their
volume in your
face.
face.
Yeah.
And then you need
it
filler.
they looked more gaunt and hollow.
Well, they call it Ozempic face. There's a thing
Right.
called Ozempic face and Ozempic butt, because you're losing that volume in your face and your butt. And to me, that doesn't look good. Like, it's okay to lose the weight as long as you're doing other things along with it.
Yeah.
Like, you're still eating well, you're still eating your protein, and you're still going to the gym. You're still doing your weightlifting. But if you're just taking the easy way out and just injecting and not eating, like,
Some
overall,
people
you're
just
not
get
doing
addicted.
good.
That's a problem too.
Yeah.
They get addicted. Or sometimes people have body dysmorphia.
Well, yeah,
So
a lot
that's
of
a
people have
problem,
body
too.
And as you age, your face loses volume anyway,
Right.
so you need the fillers and other things to compensate.
I mean, I have body dysmorphia right now, being on camera as much as I am now. So now I'm looking at the camera like, okay, I hate that outfit, I hate this outfit. Like, I admit I have body dysmorphia.
But that's the problem. I think we're our worst critics.
We really are. We see things that other people don't see.
Right.
Yeah.
So-
I think that's good to admit too, because I have body dysmorphia. I mean, I like woke up this morning and I was going to go to the gym and I was like, no. And then I was like, you're fat, lazy man. And then I've like contemplated, well, I actually would love to lose 8 pounds, but, and I contemplated, getting the like fake GLP-1 microdosing from hers or whatever, the like online sites. And then I was like, I don't know, just take your extra 8 pounds, so I have to like,
Embrace
myself,
it.
Right. Like you're always chasing something.
I had interviewed, she had a good point, because she's like, you have to be really careful with what you're taking and where you're getting them from, because if you're trying to take the cheap or easy way out, sometimes the product's not good. You don't know where it's coming
Right.
from.
Could have a reaction.
Totally. And that's what stops me actually,
Yeah.
because I do think, well, it would be kind of easy and nice to just, in 6 weeks, not have to think about the 6 or 8 that I've been hanging on to
Right.
since my kids. But what if it's like weird and tainted, or then I have like intestinal blockages.
Yeah, right.
Fear
Other
of
side
that.
effects of that.
Those are things to think
Yes.
about.
And also, I have to say, like, I'm curious as to find out what like silencing food noise is all about, but I also really love eating and drinking, and it gives me such great pleasure that part of me is also like, but I want to have a plate of cheese and a glass of wine. So,
Oh, and you won't want to on that
Yes.
because you're going to lose that craving.
I
So
know.
everything that
which-
you enjoy. So it's like
Might as well eat paper, lettuce and paper.
figure out what's more important.
right, yeah.
Lettuce and ice chips.
Sandy, you never did the GLP-1?
I didn't when I wrote the book. And then recently, back in April, I gained 20 pounds like overnight. I went to Europe. I came back. This Italian restaurant opened close to my house. I was eating pasta at night. And all of a sudden, I couldn't fit into my clothes. I was having back pain. And so my doctor gave me trizepatide, which is a baby dose of trizepatide. I did it for like 6 weeks and lost the 20 pounds. So I've kept the weight off. But I was also doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing along with it. So I was still working out. So I didn't get the Ozempic face or the Ozempic butt, but I was doing the weight training and still eating a lot of protein. But I did gain the weight, and because of the back pain, I did take trizepatide.
And you liked it?
I did. I loved it.
Yeah.
I have to admit, I loved it.
I mean, listen, I like modern like
I think
inventions.
it's okay if you do it the right way. Like, I don't think
Right.
it's
Have to
okay if you're
embrace
just
it.
not going to work out and you're
Right.
not going to eat well and keep up with your protein. Then I think it's an issue because that's when you are going to lose volume. And
Right.
Have your
Listen, I have no problem with any of this stuff, doing whatever you want to do. And you know what I love now is that the work is good, right?
Yeah.
Like people look good. But remember back in the day, celebrities,
Oh,
like
yeah.
Joan
It was
Rivers, for
unhealthy.
example.
Yeah.
It's unhealthy.
yeah. Or look at all the
And-
celebrities that did the silicone in their face. I mean, they haven't been able to reverse it.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And in their rears.
you know, we've seen some things, you
Yeah.
know, where we're just
Right.
like some things will scare you off from doing plastic surgery. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a fan of the celebrities being honest about it.
It's
I
great.
think being honest about it is, like you said, you were saying, like, if you own it, no one can talk
Right.
behind your back,
Right.
right?
And then you learn from
They
other
can-
people
yeah,
what
they
they're
can talk to you
doing
about
and,
Yep.
Yeah.
and how you can look
Yeah,
better.
Exactly. If
Yeah.
you own it, no one can talk about you.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Right.
perfect. Thank you so much,
And also,
Jillian.
more power to
Yeah.
us. Like,
Yeah.
whatever. We're not like going anywhere just because we're over 40.
No.
I think everything in moderation
Yes.
and everything as long as you're not abusing it. Like
Right.
people go take it to the next level, and that's when it becomes wrong. When it becomes
an
the
obsession.
level obsession. There you go.
Yes, that's true.
Right.
Yeah.
That's when
Just be
maybe like
mindful.
it's time to put a little bit of like talk therapy into
You
your
just need to
routine.
look natural. You still need to look natural.
But it is a slippery slope.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, once you go down the rabbit hole,
is
you know.
It's addictive.
I know.
sure.
I haven't gone too far down because
No.
So beautiful.
You look great.
oh, you guys are sweet. Well, I'm 48 now, so talk to me when I'm
Can
50.
you imagine?
and
She looks wonderful.
Amazing.
Well,
Sometimes
thanks,
doing too
guys.
much ages you.
You are all gorgeous, of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Jillian.
Well,
It's
see
so
you
good to
next
see you.
Thank you for your time.
Bye.
Thanks.